We want to start with a 16-year-old behind bars accused of sex trafficking. Among the allegations, he was pimping out young girls.
Let's get right out to CBS 13's Brady Halblab live in Turlock with what we know about the investigation and ways parents can help keep this from happening to someone they love, Brady.
Yeah, that's right, guys. It's hard to imagine that these kind of charges would be brought against someone just 16 years old. And the problem within the Central Valley of sex trafficking has become a problem. And tonight they held a seminar here at this church to help bring awareness to the public.
And we are 100% focused on a single lane, and that single lane is working with victims of sex trafficking and sexual exploitation.
A small group tackling a big problem. Faith-based organization Without Permission held a seminar Monday night to raise the alarm over sex trafficking in the Central Valley.
It's just very widespread and prevalent in our community, and not a lot of people know about it.
It comes just days after a 16-year-old boy was arrested on human trafficking of a minor, pimping and pandering charges.
It's absolutely shocking just to see how the youth aren't just victims, but also being groomed and being trained to be traffickers as well. It's very heartbreaking.
The 16-year-old was arrested in Fresno after authorities were made aware of a Ramey warrant for the teen in Turlock. Turlock PD says based on information gathered from another active case, they learned about the teen's alleged involvement in human trafficking.
Number one, it's very real. We need to pay attention.
Troy Stein is the CEO of Without Permission, an organization aiming to end sex trafficking in the Central Valley. He says the age of the suspect is fairly uncommon, but what's not uncommon is for victims of sex trafficking to become sex traffickers themselves.
He was probably groomed somehow himself in the industry. I'm not sure, but maybe familiarity or whatever. And then from that, learned the industry, and then probably through coercion or whatever, manipulation, brought himself into the industry.
Without Permission has helped rehabilitate more than 800 survivors, and Stein says major highways put the Central Valley at risk.
What we find is traffickers are utilizing through transportation all the way from Sacramento Valley all the way down to Las Vegas, right here in the Central Valley.
And that's why awareness is important. Ashley hopes more parents will keep this in mind.
And our youth is heavily targeted. They're very vulnerable.
Now, science says flags to look for in a victim could be having an older boyfriend, carries multiple cell phones, changes in behavior, unexpected bruises or tattoos, or having a sudden change in wardrobe.